Hey, this is Coaster Chall, the Born Built for Theme Parks, and welcome to another Coaster Chall Reviews. Now, of course, for those of you who have just tuned into the videos, first of all, hello out there to new subscribers and new viewers. If you're just viewing and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. I'll link it, how you can subscribe to the channel at the end of the video, but the link's in the description of the videos anyway, so make sure you go and check that out. The link is also in the description to subscribe to my Instagram account at Challoner Official. We're getting close. We're on the way to halfway to 1,400 followers on Instagram, which is unbelievable. So make sure you go and check that out. Make sure you go and watch our playlists. We've got loads of different playlists. There's a series coming up in the summer, which I'll mention in the May or June channel promo. Of course, the April one's coming in about a week's time, so I can't wait for that one. But let's get on with this review then. So, of course, for those of you who are new and don't know how the reviews work, here is how it works. I haven't explained this in a while, so here we go. So, I'll be choosing a ride that I've personally experienced or an attraction that I've experienced. So, we've done things like Wicker Man. We've done Big Dipper. Nick's Streak, we've done in the past. But, of course, we don't do just coasters. We've done water rides, we've done flat rides. And we're going to start again with another flat ride. So this is Submission at Alton Towers Resort. Now, Submission opened in 2001. It's a Chance Double Swinging Inverter located on the former site of the Energizer in X Sector, when Energizer was relocated to Ugland as Bone Shaker. The Energizer site was used up by Submission. The old site, should we say. Of course, nowadays it is a memorial garden. I have heard reports, though, that part of the queue line for Submission is still in place, so possibly a new flat ride in the future, perhaps in the next few years, would be great. But let's get on with this review then. So we're going to start with queue line station atmosphere. Station atmosphere and queue line, I'm only going to give a 4. Queue line doesn't really give much. I mean, it's some good black fencing here and there, but it's very cattle penny in ways. The station itself, it's an outdoor station because it is a flat ride. But it does have some nice soundtrack. It has the nice Submission soundtrack. It does have that dark sort of spacey voice, echoey voice, with the announcements and it has that really edgy kind of voice, even when it's a general health and safety warning, like we've had to close this ride because of the weather, we've had to close this ride because of maintenance issues, we're having some technical problems, please leave the queue line and feel free to enjoy the other attractions. Things like that. It still gives off that X Sector voice, but in a professional manner, which I love about things like Alton Towers. They like to give all their rides their own brand, but stay in touch with the health and safety regulations. And when a ride breaks down, they have to do it in that style, but keep within the professional manner of the message. So again, that's very nice. So I'm only going to give it 4 out of 10 for queue line station atmosphere, because the queue line doesn't really give off as much. Moving on then to the layout of the ride. So this is how the ride operates on ride, how it experiences on ride, and of course how it looks off ride. Off ride, it looks pretty good. It looks like a human twister, if you know what I mean. On ride, I think the restraints are a bit much. I think the ride itself is alright. I think it's smoother in more places than others. I think some places, you fall forward and you get flung, forward and backward. In my opinion, there's some rough bits, there's some smooth bits. On ride, it looks alright. On ride, it's a mixed ride. And like I said, the restraints, there's way too much. I think it was like an over-the-shoulder restraint and like a light blue lap bar, like one of those little T-bars that literally comes down and it presses on the bottom of your over-the-shoulder restraint, which puts more pressure on the stomach, which I think gives off some of the rough rides that we've had on Submission. So for layout and rideability, I'm going to be giving this ride a 6. I think it's alright, but it could have been better. Moving on to ride theming and landscaping. Theming, I wouldn't be giving it anything if it was just theming, but with the landscaping, I'm only going to give it an alright 4. I'm only going to give it 4 for that, because the landscaping, there isn't really much. I mean, there's plantery sort of around the area, so I think some of the queue line can be covered up at times by some of the bushery, etc. But ride theming, there's just none. I mean, it's black and blue painting, but that again, it looks alright, but that's painting, not theming. But then again, you might be able to see that we might change the name of the categories sometimes. Probably next year I'll probably change the categories again. So overall then, for submission at Alton Towers, I'm going to give this ride a 5.5 out of 10. It's not my favourite flat ride. No way. Absolutely no chance. But it's alright. It's not completely up there in the top 3, top 5. But it's up there as an okay flat ride. I was sad when it closed, not going to lie. It's one of those rides where I am sad when it closed, but not as sad as when Ripsaw closed, or not as sad as when Slammer closed, because I love those flat rides, and it's such a shame we've lost them. So thank you very much for watching this Coaster Chall review from submission. So that's how the reviews work. All those 4 categories: Challoner station atmosphere, layout and non-rideability, ride theming and landscaping, and the overall rating for the ride. That's the 4 categories for the reviews. And of course I'll give a little description, sort of why I think that, etc. So this sounds like a bit more of a tutorial for the reviews for the new subscribers than just a review. So yeah, that's the review then from submission. So let's stay tuned then as to what videos are set to be coming up in the next couple of weeks. Big one, the April promo. Now that's big because we've got some big things to announce for the April promo. It's going to be brilliant. It really is going to be fantastic. We've got a trip to announce. We've got 3 videos that are going to be interesting for predictions. We've got stuff from Close But Not Forgotten, Coaster Chall's Top 5, potential next roller coasters update. Now, I'm going to speak very softly about this and say it's time to say goodbye to a series like no other. So that's your clue. I'm not going to tell you what series yet until the April promo, but you'll see why the reasons why I've had to stop, why I want to stop that particular series. So, thank you very much for watching this review from submission. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. And my name is Coaster Chall YouTube channel. Keep living the coast life, my dudes, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care. Have an awesome day, my friends.